Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of Vecna, Eve of Ruin, right here at Proficiency Bonus. My name is Michael. I will be your dungeon master. It's so great to see all of you. Beyond with a subscription for 11 months. Chiming in. St. Andrew with a 7-stream watching streak. Woo! Tony is lighting it up here in the Twitch chat. Watch out. Well, it's so good to see everybody. It's great to be back. I apologize for last week. I came down with some illness and was pretty much asleep during the normal streaming hours that we would be here. So I apologize for that, but we are all good to go for this evening. And we will see how things go. We dive back in. I will remind you that Beyond Wishes and Wilds will be back this week. They've been firing up about 8 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday evening, so make sure you come and check it out. They are on, I think they're just going to be booting up with episode 3, I think. They're just fresh within this new turn for their campaign. And we will also be having another episode of Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk this Friday night at 7 p.m. So if you are hanging out or you need some plans, stop by our Twitch channel and check it out. Great. Anybody think of any other announcements or anything that we need to shout out before we dive in? All right, everyone. Then we shall dive in. As last we left off, I believe that Selena and Hazel were being escorted to a very, very spacious and nice viewing box, a VIP box, high above the Alabaster racetrack here. And before we get too far, I believe you guys were being escorted by one of the pit fiends up there. Before we get to that point, the rest of you, I need a refresher on exactly. I know Kior kind of hid in the crowd, and I believe that Forrest and Orcon were just being annoying and standing in the way because they had to go through another aisle to get to the stairs to go up to the viewing box. But were you guys doing anything else in particular, or was there anything that you wanted your characters to do in the process of watching Selena and Hazel being escorted? It's like the pit fiend isn't like grabbing them and like dragging them up the steps by any means. They're just kind of like making their way up the stairs with the pit fiend kind of following behind.
Knowing that they can see her, Selena's definitely gone back to normal. Everyone can see her now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's right. So we do know they can see invisibility.
You guys are, yeah, and just by this couple of brief instances you guys have had contact and communication with them, pit fiends seem to be, they can see through illusions pretty easily. And it's now kind of dawning on you guys that invisibility and stuff like this kind of manipulation and deception doesn't really work against these guys.
I don't think I've got anything else that'll really help.
I'm just going willingly. So if you
Sure.
guys look at Hazel, she's not.
So
She's a little concerned, but she's not freaking out. So do it that way you will.
So what does the scene look like as far as the, I'm picturing kind of like a huge grandstand, and then there's a box office up top where they're being led to. Probably doesn't have windows. It's probably all opened up. Could have windows. I'm not sure. This is hell. And then the
Definitely has
doorway getting in.
windows. Yes, has
Okay.
windows. Yeah. It definitely looks like you're going up to like, you know, like the VIP boxes, the people who have the deep pockets who can afford that kind of seat at a football game or, you know, something like that.
Should we
Quick
say
question.
something?
Real quick before we jump into that, I just want to check. What are the talons made out of? Are these metal coins? Are they stone? Are they like?
I believe they were metal, but let me check because it does say, I believe. Casino currency. Here we go. A talon looks like an iridescent metal coin stamped with the silhouette of a dragon's claw on both sides. So it looks like oil slick, iridescent. It like has that that cool little rainbow shimmer to it.
Okay. Oh, gotta wait to do that.
Doesn't say how large they are. I would probably say maybe like a poker chip size, so bigger than like a standard coin, but not like as big as a soul coin. Soul coins are like the size of like the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
They're much
So
larger.
we're thinking probably like a 50-cent piece or
Yeah, probably something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's even better to know. Yeah. Then, so Forrest, you're asking me that?
Yes.
Well, probably not a bad idea to get just a little close up after you can hear something through.
I feel like there'll be a misunderstanding if we don't go with them.
I'm gonna see if I can make a perception check to see if I can see those two in the crowd.
Okay.
But won't that be more fun?
Oh yeah, these two stick out like sore thumbs.
Got a big ass
Paladin
chest.
out of place in a
Jesus.
Sorry, what were you saying, Forrest?
The paladin for sure. Forrest, were you saying something?
Oh no, I was just saying, what, a paladin out of place in a verse?
That's right.
I mean, I really think we should, but I'd hate to think that because they did something, I'd lose all this.
Well, just one of us can go in, the other stays out here with the coin.
Okay, have a nice trip.
So, hold on. I just want to make sure.
Just both
So they're,
banish
like,
them
over
back,
here.
and then we can leave.
So Forrest and Orcon are over here in this row talking.
Mhm.
And because they were being loud and obnoxious, we had to divert. Selena and I and the Pit Fiend had to go like through the aisle and up over here, kind of, to
Yeah.
get up to the box. So
It's kind of like, you know how they have like the wider aisles where you can
Yes.
walk?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
like
like a top- yeah.
Forrest and Orcon were blocking one of those walking aisles. So they had to say like, excuse me, pardon me, coming through and go through one of the actual rows of seats to like get by Forrest and Orcon.
Hazel's, as we're like getting level with them and like going past them, I'm gonna look over. And if I can catch Orcon's eye, just give him a wink to be like, Calvary, like kind of try to say like, we're okay for the moment because they're not manhandling us. Is kind of how Hazel's feeling right now. She's like, oh, we're in trouble, but like, we've been in worse trouble. So like, just trying to give the vibe that she's trying to figure out what's gonna happen before he sends the paladin in to cause problems.
Okay.
Whether he listens to that or not.
Orcon already knows he's probably in a little bit of trouble, so perhaps just play things by ear.
Right, it's not like a fight will break out and we won't notice.
You'll notice. It's me and Selena, you're gonna know.
I trust that one of them would be able to make us aware.
I mean, worst case scenario, Hazel just confuses them a lot and they let her go because they don't know how to deal with her, right?
I'm sorry, you're referring to them or to us?
Yes.
Well, then she confused me, and I choose to let her go. Hey, do you think if I use the creation spell to create more of these talons, would they be able to see through them? Because they're real, they're not an illusion.
That's a good question. We don't know if there's some kind of magical imprint or not.
They're gonna take one out and spend a little time trying to study it.
Oh no. Orcon is just now going to be starting a business in Avernus of counterfeit talons for the Red Belvedere.
Right, like you hold it up, it doesn't shine the right way, they don't accept them.
Well, that's why I asked about the size, because I can create a 5 by 5 foot cube full of them.
If we weren't already in trouble before.
That's all I'm thinking right now.
Bring it to state.
But it is also Avernus, they might respect it.
I don't want to find out.
Right. So, we'll go to Selena and Hazel then, being escorted to this door. Where as you can see inside, this is definitely the VIP section. You can see there are several lavishly dressed devils in this room. It's not as rowdy as the grandstands, of course. These devils are more, prim and proper in the way they present themselves. You can see there's a massive table set out with a spread of different finger foods and other kinds of treats and elements. You can see there are several glasses, beautiful looking goblets that are set on the table as well, with various wines that are sitting there. So this is definitely a fully furnished event that's taking place in here. On the far side of the table, you can see that there is another little space. There's another table on the far side that seems to be very similar, decked out with all this food, but kind of like in the middle, you can see that this, as you get to the door, the one pit fiend he gestures to the door for you guys to go in, and he looks at you and says, well, the pit master has a few questions for you. Requests your presence. And kind of gestures over, and you can see farther over in the room is that little gnome standing next to another pit fiend, and they're standing in front of another large figure that's over there, but it's kind of hard because there's another devil kind of like blocking the view, like standing in the way from where you guys are currently standing in the doorway. He just kind of gestures for you to walk in.
Yeah. I looked down at Selena to make sure she's okay. As okay as she can be with this current scenario. Thumbs up.
Get a little thumbs up, and she's debating on like holding on to part of her like shirt or something.
Yeah.
She's like, bring it for now.
Yeah.
She's definitely intimidated by these big creatures because they saw right through the invisibility, and Selena thought she was gonna just be sneaking around.
Yeah.
So with walking inside, that one pit fiend doesn't go inside with you, but closes the door behind you.
He's the bouncer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's what you guys, the rest of you see them go inside, the door shut, and then this pit fiend kind of just stand there at the door, arms crossed.
As we're shut in this room, real quick, Hazel's just gonna kind of throw over her shoulder a message meant for Orcon, and since I know where he was behind me, it should work.
Mm-hmm.
And just be like, if you hear crashes or see a lot of big light in here, something's going down. Otherwise, we might be okay. He just has questions.
Should you need us?
You'll know.
Okay. So walking across the room, you can kind of pass by this table that smells like there's a ton of delicious food on it. And as you're getting closer and you get around like where these devils are blocking the view, you can see exactly who is sitting there in front of the gnome and the other standing pit fiend. And what you see is a pretty massive figure that appears to be of a white and black Siberian tiger. Humanoid, wearing regal attire. I would say kind of Middle Eastern in aesthetic as you gaze upon him. I do have a handout of him that I can share with you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and show this to everyone. This is what he looks like.
Yeah.
So he is looking rather dapper as you make your way towards him. Now he is considered a large creature. He is pretty big. He's pretty big, broad-shouldered, and as you guys approach, the pit fiend, or actually, the gnome, looks at you, and then looks towards the white tiger figure. It's like, oh, yeah, Master Uvashar, these are the ones that I was telling you about. These are the ones that rigged it. It wasn't me. They were back there. It wasn't me. And then as you guys approach, hearing this last bit of the conversation, the gnome kind of is like, just, it's like, you guys are in so much trouble.
This is gonna go so differently now.
Selena is fuming, but she's looking at Hazel like, I don't want to start a fight, but I am pissed. It was not us.
Hazel, how do I want to? You know what? Forget it. I'm not even gonna try any fun things yet. Hazel looks at the master, and will just like, well, she'll bow. If he's the pit master, this is his territory. She's used to the Fey world, where if you don't pay respect, you're gonna get put on your butt. So she'll bow
Okay.
and look at him and say, I don't know what this little one has told you, but myself and my friend had no means to rig anything. In fact, my friend spotted the rigging, but by the time we had any knowledge or were able to do anything about it, the race was on. Who am I to tell of any rigging down here when we've been here? She'll look at Selena. How long have we been here? Like 2 hours?
Maybe 2 hours, hour and a half.
She just kind of shrugs and goes, I will submit to whatever testing you deem necessary, sir, to prove our innocence in this matter. We did not rig the race.
It looks like he's listening to you, and then he looks back over at the gnome and looks back at you, and
You didn't tamper with it at all?
A little. And we'll look at Selena, just kind of shrug, and say, I didn't tamper with the creatures. My friend did not tamper with the creatures, if that is what you're asking.
So you're calling this gnome a liar?
Yes?
he glares at the gnome and glares back at you.
This has been so daring.
Then he stands up from his chair and he walks over, like walking over to one of the tables. He like picks up a piece of food, throws it to the side, picks up another one, looks at it, inspects it, throws it to the side, then grabs something else, and you watch in front of you, his image transforms. And he takes on a new appearance, and he turns around to look at you, and he looks like that very dapper, regal elf that approached you before, with an offer.
I will smile at him when he does that. Just say, believe I turned you down for an offer of deviousness at the start of all of this, didn't I? Why would I turn someone down and then do it myself?
This is hell. Being devious is the point.
I can be devious in other ways that don't involve messing with creatures. I don't like when people mess with creatures. And neither does my friend. Now, money, different story. But I have no money to speak of, so clearly I'm not up on anything right now.
You can see he transforms back into that massive form after this quick, just gesture of illustrating, who he was and his presence within this. And he actually looks. He looks over to the gnome. He looks at the art, the gnome there. He's like,
Stitches, I don't really like you. Actually, I think you're a little shit. But you're a liar. I like liars.
Yeah, we're in hell. This is expected.
You can stay in my box. You too.
Whoa.
Get the hell out of here.
and
have to ask me twice.
the pit fiend walks up to both of you and is like, "You heard Uvashar. You must be escorted out of the private box."
I will look at Uvashar really quick and just say, well, if you like liars, we have a couple friends that are very well suited to meet your acquaintance, and if you want me to lie, all you have to do is ask nicely and I'll tell you anything you ever want to hear. Or don't want to hear. Take your pick.
You'll
I
never
figured
know.
you were a man of business who wanted the honesty, but we are in the hells after all, and I am but a furbolg from the Fae. If you want
As you
tricks, I've got them.
as you say this, yeah, you're starting to back off. The pit fiend is grabbing you. He goes over to like this very lavishly decorated bowl that's sitting on the table. It's filled with fruit. It's like overflowing with grapes on the side, and there's some interesting different fruits like inside this bowl. He grabs the bowl and he walks over to you. He reaches out and he hands the bowl over to you. Says,
You can take these. I don't like fruit.
and then he just turns around and walks back to his seat.
So shrugs and looks down at Selena as we're kind of being dragged backwards with now a giant bowl of fruit. Could have gone worse, right?
Free food, I'll take it.
And
And
Cross the great
as you're being walked to the door, the pit fiend opens up the door and is like, are you gonna eat those pears?
I look at him and I just go, I'll give you the pears if you give me just one moment. No offense meant to your master. But I just wanted one more word inside.
You heard her, Vishar. I've got to escort you out. Pears or no pears, I gotta let you go.
I will just lean back in a bit because I'm so tall. And I'm like just like at this point. How far from that gnome would you say I am?
30 feet.
Cool. I will.
The gnome's actually at one of the tables, like he has like a plate, and he's getting a bunch of stuff and putting it on the plate.
I'll just point at him. And if he looks, does he look at me, or does he not? Is he not paying attention anymore?
Yeah, actually, he looks and he starts pointing back at you like this. Smug look on his face.
With.
Bestow curse.
Yeah, kind of. I go, enjoy your meal, Sir Gnome, and I will cast Ray of Sickness on him from the door.
Oh no!
On the gnome.
Ray of sickness on the gnome. Okay. You have to make an attack roll, I think, for Ray of Sickness, don't you?
They like liars and cheats and weirdos down here. I will be one. 24.
Oh, you hit the gnome.
8 damage.
8 points of poison damage to Stitches.
And then I will just bow, toss the pear to the pit fiend, and step outside. We don't need to fight in this box if he wants to make a big deal of it, but I'm getting mine.
As this happens, like the ray hits the gnome teeters back a little bit, and then like, and then one of the attendants that's like getting ready to put more food. No, not on the table! No, get away! And it's like grabs him and like starts.
Roll. I was marking the use of it.
We've got a sick one in here. Get him out!
Projectile puking all over the buffet table.
And as I'm walking away, I'll look down at Selena and go, now we can fight him out here. Because they're going to kick him out. So
the pit fiend that escorted you out kind of like giggles at this. It seems like they're dragging him the opposite direction from where you guys are going. But the pit fiend's giggling and is like, yeah, he probably deserved it.
Just a bit. And now
Selena would be like, yep, and more.
I'll
Still pissed.
I'll look.
And the rest of you that are out there can see that
Fine.
Hazel and Selena are walking out, and they're walking out with something in hand. Looks like a massive bowl of fruit.
I mean, they look unarmed.
When we get outside, I assume that pit fiend closes the door real quick.
Oh yeah. They run a pretty tight ship here.
I look down at Selena. See, we weren't in trouble at all. We didn't quite get exactly what we wanted, but I had fun. And I'll eat a grape and go down the stairs.
Delicious grapes. The gnome got drug deeper into the VIP section, kind of like where you guys couldn't see.
Well, I was asking.
You're asking us.
I was asking her.
Oh, you're in character asking her. Okay, so you guys are all did you guys all join back together then? You came down, everybody's grouped back up, not hiding anymore from anyone, and okay. I want to make sure I was clear on that.
Time to get out of here before somebody else pisses Selena off and she starts a big fight.
Like, I had petty energy with that, but like I could feel the vibration of Selena next to me the whole time, and I was like, better if I start a problem than Selena at this point.
Yeah.
So I'll, as our friends all come back together, I'll hold out the bowl of fruit and go, we're not in trouble. Although he likes liars more than he likes the truth about his own business. But the gnome's having a bad day now. Fruit?
What
Served
did you
him
do
right.
to the gnome?
He's got a tummy ache. He ate too much.
They usually have a lot of fiber.
He ate too many lies and deception.
Selena was
Nasty hangover.
So you didn't make friends with the man upstairs then?
No, it turns out that not being a dirty rotten scoundrel doesn't exactly play well down here. I'd hoped that he would understand that it's in my nature to be devious, given what I am. But he just seems interested in upfront chaos. Not enough time to warm up in there. But we could make it fun if we wanted to. Or we could just move on.
Probably better to try another pitmaster at this point.
Yes, but perhaps we take a stop somewhere for a few moments. If devious is the name of the game, I can cast a spell to create some talents for you. Then you can go into one of these other locations and gamble away with them.
I was thinking about that a little bit. We can both fight at the Colosseum and bet. If some of us fight, one of us bets on us to win.
Well, that's the point, isn't it? I thought only a certain number could fight.
Right, but if Forrest and I are already in, and we happen to be in possession of a large number of talents, if you, Kior, and Selena enroll to battle, we bet on you to win. You can win the adoring fame and perhaps earn your way into the VIP room. And Forrest and I can make...
I don't think Kior's a fan of this idea.
I'm not sure if his issue is that we're splitting up to fight, or if he wants to bet, or if he wants to fight, or if he would rather do neither. Not really sure.
We only get 3 of us. We gotta choose.
The maze we went through was rather straightforward as well. You can just go through that, find some more soul coins. That's all you gotta do.
Are you guys sure you didn't gather all the soul coins before you left?
Probably not. We only went through like 5 rooms.
And what skills did you need to get through there successfully? Because I feel like the 2 of you have things we don't.
I just kind of guessed which way I was going. Worked out.
I warned him what not to touch, and he listened.
There was a door at the end. Couldn't get around that.
Oh, yeah, sorry, we opened a door. But it was only one door.
And it was safe.
At this point, the loudspeaker comes on, and it's Kenny Rogers singing, "You got to know when to hold them." No one to hold them.
Kyo wants to go play some cards.
Walk away. Poor Kenny.
We might not have gotten a pass to the VIP space from here, but we're not being eviscerated or locked up, so
Yet.
successful day. Well, now that we know for sure that deceit and problematic behavior is the way to get favor down here, as I look at Forrest and Orcon for splitting away from the party, not telling anybody.
Now, we were actually quite honest. We made a deal, and we got our passes.
You left us without telling us.
What I
No,
knew
we
they
had a
were.
conversation about meeting.
Sorry. I was so mad at the gnome, I forgot the last 2 hours if it was 2 weeks. Sorry. Sorry.
It started out that he was attempting to leave, but then Forrest walked with him, and then you guys had the conversation, I think. Yeah.
Okay. I think
And
that's
then I
what I was
understand.
remembering. Is there anywhere anyone would like to go? The Coliseum may not be the worst idea, however. We'd have
Yeah,
to
you
figure out
guys-
exactly what combination of the 3 of us would be best.
Yeah, you guys have the Scarlet Coliseum that's up here to the north. And you have the Cerulean Hall that's up here. Trying to move these around so you guys can see them a little bit better. Well, and then you got the Viridian Den, which is up here. It's another location.
No, Vernian was games of chance. Cerulean Hall was games of skill, right?
Let me double check just to be sure.
Brilliant Hall is games of strategy and intellect, dragon chess, and 3 dragon ante. Room split into 3 sections: amateur, intermediate, and expert section. Minimum bet is 15 talents, regardless of section. Viridian Den, earn as many talents as you can. Cards and dice, a few games. The Drake's Auction, high hand of cards, triple hydra, dice game. I think there was one more that I didn't catch. But yeah. So yeah, skill, strategy versus essentially luck or card counting.
Or
The only
battle.
thing-
Or battle, or go get in a fight.
Coliseum is rather straightforward.
The only thing I think that could help is with perception.
Yeah, most of us have already gotten to do what we wanted to do. What would you prefer, Kyo?
Yeah, Keel or Forrest. I think Forrest is wanting to know what's your preference? What would you like to do?
That's the only thing Kior tells him. I'm really good at seeing things, but that is the only skill I'm very good at. That and being sneaky, but I can only be a support, not a hands-on.
I would love to know if that gnome gets to go in the Coliseum and get his butt kicked. But I doubt it.
I think he already knows you're mad at him, so he's probably just gonna hide in the box back.
As we're still somebody up, did you by chance get his name?
The gnome?
Yes.
Stitches. So he said, and so
Uvashar.
the Uvashar said as well. Whether that's his right name or not, I'm unsure. I think I
How
know.
angry does Hazel look?
Probably not as mad as Selena, because Hazel got hers a little bit. Selena's the one that's like levitating with anger at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got some steam to blow off, maybe the Coliseum is the right choice.
We already got lucky with this one. Do we want to play with luck again by going to Viridian Den? Skill
Good point.
by playing chess at Cerulean Hall? Or do I want to just hit things?
I mean, I'm a little myself. I am a fair hand at dragon chess, but I'm certainly not an expert.
They had the beginner section, but I don't know how far that'll get us.
Yeah, I think the whole point is to make a splash, and if we actually want to be splashy, I think we're most splashy when we're fighting.
Will put us the center of attention.
And again, whatever combo of the 3 of us. I don't know what would be the best one for that situation, because we haven't seen a fight there yet. We don't know exactly what it requires.
Well, we got a little bit of talk about that before, right? They told us how many people can enter.
Yes, yeah.
But we
3
don't know
people,
what to fight
up to 3 people could enter, and if you didn't have 3 people in your group, they would provide another participant. So there would always be 3 people. So if only 2 of you wanted to enter, the Coliseum would supply you guys a 3rd person to be in there. You're not sure who they would give you, but they would provide to you someone.
Pit Fiend would be nice.
And the way that it works is you probably got a little bit of a basic. Is there's 3 tiers. So there's like you go in, you fight an entry level fight, then you go to a tier 2 fight, and then you would go to a tier 3 fight.
Ooh.
Free fight.
Quick question: who speaks Sylvan? I know Hazel does.
Not Selena.
Okay. I'm assuming we haven't walked away yet, have we? We're still having this conversation
think
where
we
we
were
all
running.
regroup.
Yeah, I
Walking
was
down the
assuming you
stairs a
guys are
little
just
bit.
kind of regrouping at the racetrack, so that's what the assumption I was Under.
Perfect. In Sylvan, you hear curses that I will not say out loud to maintain our rating,
PG-13.
and then the name Stitches. As I am trying to cast a spell on the gnome that has pissed off these two.
Okay.
Is the gnome within 120 feet of us?
Roll percentile.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for it. Because it's gonna be, if it's gonna be right on the bubble. I'll say you roll over a 50 on a percentile. Oh! I'll give it to you. I technically
like
said
you should give it to
over a
him.
50, but I'm gonna give it to him. Yes, the gnome is just
Help him.
1 inch in range from being out of range.
Okay. So I rolled a 2 on the intelligence save, so he takes 33 psychic damage.
Oh,
How's he doing?
Oh, he's sorry, he's gonna make an intelligence save.
Of
Okay.
20.
Is that
So
the right
you
spell?
don't-
I think that was the fireball one.
So
Second
you don't
fireball.
You don't have
Oh
to
wait, I
see
hit the
him,
wrong.
right?
Oh, no, sorry, I hit the wrong one.
Probably looking for psychic glance.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because
Only
that other
25
one, that other
damage.
one's a sphere 20 feet, so you'd hit anybody
Yeah.
within 20 feet of the gnome too, which would probably be a bad
No.
idea.
No, this is specific. If I know its name, I could say it as long as it's within range, it hits it.
Yeah, you do hear what seems to be like, it's hard because it's very loud in this place. I think there's a lot going on. You hear this really, really loud, distant cry.
Hazel just starts laughing and will like just kind of, because we're all standing together, like just tilt her head onto Orkon's shoulder, having heard the curse words and then the name, and it's just her little like thanks headbutt to his shoulder.
And Sylvan quietly, think I should try again?
Save it for now. And Sylvan might need
I don't
it.
know if he's still alive or not, but
That's not really our problem now, is it?
I didn't see anything happen to him.
I wasn't near him.
So Kior is a little uncomfortable being here since he has kind of a celestial background and asks, so what are we going to do next?
If no one feels lucky enough or smart enough for the other dens or halls of games, does anyone feel up to 3 rounds of fighting?
I mean, I can certainly do it, but I'm not the one who needs a pass right now.
Or do we just try walking through the other...
Check the other spaces out first, real quick.
Yes, take a walk through. I mean, perhaps in one of the other two, the fact that we're walking around with a chest full of talons already would be interest enough.
Kind of looks like we're gonna go through one to get to the Coliseum either way, so through the den maybe. It's harder to actually rack up money in games of chance.
Sure.
Might as well.
Go through the den and we'll see if anything catches our eye, and then if not, we'll move on to the Coliseum to get this over with quickly. But Forrest is probably right in that it would have to be, and I motion to myself, Selena, and Kior, us that fight.
Unless a deal is made. I don't want to force Kior or anyone to do something they don't want to.
Be a combination of us and a given fighter, but Forrest had a point. if doing the task gets you noticed and gets you the pass, I don't think sitting out gets us all to where we need to go.
Fair enough.
We're not trying to linger here forever.
Yeah, let's get moving.
No, I do not want to eat the lotus blossom here, thank you.
No, you really, really don't.
So you guys are headed over to the Viridian Den?
I think we're sort of like passing through it, making us visible.
Recon trip, yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
just
take a
kinda
look
like
at
Hey, look
as
at
we go
us! We
through.
got a whole boatload of money. Maybe we'll spend it here. Maybe we're going somewhere else.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys roll
what?
up here to the Viridian Den area. And you guys can see that the walls and ceilings of this cozy den are made of luminescent jade. There's rowdy patrons that gather around game tables, scowling at dice and cards as they test their luck. You can see back in the distance, like walking around, just like looming over the shoulders of some of the participants, is a green-scaled draconic devil that seems to move between games, kind of idly chatting with players, taking very much interest in what's going on. And I forgot, you guys had a guide who had gotten lost.
Oh, she's still with us?
Last episode. Yeah, she stumbles upon you with she's got a large bag of what looks to be heavily seasoned and peppered popcorn that she picked up from somewhere at the racetrack, and a cold beverage in the other hand. It's like, oh, I am so sorry. The line was just outrageous.
Okay, Karina.
Oh, you found the Viridian Den.
Yes.
Anything you can tell us about this? Should we move on to a different area?
I mean, that's truly up to you. It's whatever interests you. This is a lot of rowdy type card and dice games happen here. My favorite personally is Triple Hydra. It's pretty fast, action-packed. Just never know what the dice are going to turn up.
When they talk or when they speak to each other, I'm going to turn my back. I do have the part of the rod that can seek out the other one, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see where it's pointing to.
Still pointing down, like below you, like to a basement or cellar.
I'll go to Hazel and kind of whisper in her ear. Maybe you can talk to this guide to find out how lower level we can get to.
I'll just whisper back. I think what we did learn before, if I'm not mistaken, is that only specific people can get access, which is why we're hunting these VIP markers, as it were, that supposedly Forrest and Orcon got in the maze. So I think that's why we need to make a splash. I don't think they'll just let us down there. I don't know if it's worth fighting that many to get down there without a pass, unfortunately. I could ask. I have no problem with asking if you'd like me to.
Maybe Orcon has something that can loosen up her tongue. He's eating her popcorn right now.
Yeah. He's just sharing her popcorn without asking.
Be careful, it's quite spicy.
That's
Devil's
why he's
pepper.
drinking right now. Devil's bell.
I'll just look at Karina really quick. Karina, question for you.
Yes.
Are these all the games in this den, or is there another level above, below, anything like that?
Well, there are other games over in the Cerulean Hall if you're interested in something different.
But there's nowhere else in this building. Everything I can see here is the whole show.
Oh, you mean everywhere you have access to here?
Yes.
Well, there's the Dragon's Pride, the VIP. But you must earn the favor and be invited by a pitmaster to have access to that.
And we all need our own individual passes. I can't bring any of them with me.
Yeah, unfortunately, yours doesn't work for guests. You all must have bear the mark.
I wanted to impress the pitmaster of the den. How do I do that?
Yes. Well, the pitmaster of the Viridian Den, her name is Resren Agrodro. She just, she is intrigued by people who are winners, by amassing a lot of wealth.
What of the pitmaster in the hall?
Cerulean Hall, that pitmaster, Nysa Otelian, she is in favor of people who are very strategic and very intellectual. She is always searching for a worthy opponent. So, perhaps proving yourself in the Cerulean Hall against some other individuals of high level would garner her attention and perhaps maybe even cause her to challenge you to a game of chance.
And am I correct in assuming that this pitmaster of the Colosseum just likes winners?
Ah, yes, absolutely. Winners of combat. To the death.
To the death.
What is the pitmaster's name of the Colosseum?
Pitmaster's name in the Scarlet Colosseum is Kai Kiroth. He's hard to miss.
I look at my friends. Who feels lucky, who feels smart, and who wants to get in a fight and potentially die?
I vote for not dying.
I'm pretty sure I could take him in a fight, but we gotta choose one. There's no way out of this.
Do we think, like, when Karina and Hazel were talking, did she gesture towards, you mentioned a green, there was a green dragonborn?
Well, kind of. They kind of look like dragonborn, but she has wings.
Okay.
Yeah, she would have kind of gestured over in that direction of where that green dragon-esque devil was walking
How far away?
around.
How far away is she?
Just across the room, 50 to 60 feet.
Oh, okay. She's that far away, or is that
It's like a big open, there's a lot of gambling tables around, so.
I don't know what would be quickest.
I'll shrug and I'll look at Karina again really quick. I motion to the dragon, the draconic devil that moves around. Is that Resren?
Yeah. Oh, yes, that is her.
She likes to be with the betters. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We'll look at Orcon. Luck, intelligence, or fight? It's really up to me and Kior and Selena, unfortunately, to make our own decisions, I think.
Selena would like to try here. Since we're already here, why not?
We're gonna try here.
Bo,
We should probably,
Bo from chat is entering the arena.
Yes.
Go for it, Bo.
I want Bo on
Well,
my team.
if they're just putting bow in, I think the three of you should be able to handle a single bow. But I don't know him, so I may be way off base.
But would we want to? Is the other problem. It's not like the gnome that we want to kill. It's Bo.
Arena's like you can always just go in and watch a fight and see if you're interested afterwards. I mean, you don't have to enter right away.
I look at Kior, who appears itchy, being down here this long. And then I'll look to Selena. Do you want to try a game here for now?
Yes, please.
If we're gonna play a game here, I suggest we make a bit of a show of it. We have quite a stack of talents.
Hold on.
We're not gonna place them all in a single bet. We just want to look like we have a lot to work with.
I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to think of what I can do to make this more fun.
I-
Goodness.
I may have an idea.
D&D, it's always fun no matter what.
Selena can try and juggle dice.
You have an idea?
What?
Work on.
You said there were 2 games. What were the 2 games here?
The 2 games here. One was called Drake's Auction. And it's a card game. It's about trying to amass the highest number of cards, and then or totals of number cards.
Okay.
And then Triple Hydra, which is a game of chance with dice.
Okay. So, here's my potential idea, but it would only work once, assuming it works at all. I have that ability where I can use my mind to push things. Perhaps we attempt the dice game, and I use that to nudge the die to what I need it to be. You said the last one seemed to enjoy cheats.
Was that? But yeah, I think we're in the house for sure.
Is it worth the risk?
Could just
We
let
may
Selena
not even
try and
have to
roll the
cheat.
dice on her own.
Yeah, we gotta make a decision somewhere.
Yeah, let's just start without planning, and then we can always go check out a fight if we have to.
Okay, then we'll let Selena do it.
Right?
Give her
So,
like a bunch of talents to work with.
I got 50 already. How many more do you think I need?
Karina will tell you that the minimum bet is a 25 talent bet just to enter the game. Now, the way this game works is you're going to roll 3d6s. If you roll none of the same number, you win nothing. All of your talents are gone. If you roll 2 of the same number, you win twice your starting bet. So you double your money. If you roll 3 of the same number, you triple your starting bet. If you roll 2 or more ones, if you roll 2 ones together or 3 ones together, this is a special roll called Snake Eyes. In addition to your normal payout, a participant who rolls Snake Eyes also gets an additional payout equal to their starting bet. So that you're adding an additional one on top of it for Snake Eyes.
Selena, we'll give it a try. She'll use 25.
So just to make sure you saw it in the chat, Orkon handed you an additional 150 talents.
You
Make
Orkon?
she.
Okay. So Selena walks up to one of the tables and has all these talons in her hands. You guys kind of like just moseying behind, and you can see one person just like one devil kind of shrugs as they lost their last game and just walks off. And you can see there is a devilish dealer wearing a ritzy kind of suit with a nice red bow tie. It's kind of, you want to try your chances? A little bit of triple hydra, huh? And you can see that the table has all these like images of carved into it of the hydra creature. Like it's like a dragon, but it has multiple heads, as it's carved into all the sides. And he takes a little what's that little stick that they use to like pass the dice around the gambling tables? It's probably got a special name.
Crap stick.
I could see it.
Crap stick. Just takes that stick and kind of like pushes the 3 dice towards you, Selena. And there's these 3. They're kind of like they're larger than normal d6s, but you can go ahead and what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll 3 d6s in roll 20. If you click on that little dice icon over at the bottom left, and you can go to the 3 under
Roll 20
6
or D&D Beyond?
and roll 20. If you just go to the left of the map, there's that little icon that looks like a D20. And there you go. So you rolled none of the same numbers. So it's like, oh, what a shame. Takes the stick and just scoops up all the 25 talons and puts it over into the house. So you have lost your first game of Triple Hydra, unfortunately. You know you want to
Try
give it
one
a
more
go.
time.
Yeah. Just same bet, 25?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, look at that. So the payout is 50 back. So it's like you never even played the game. Because you're now even for your 2 games.
Selena just does a little happy dance.
Look at that, a winner!
Thumbs up and
I'm sure you could do it again. You want to try it?
She looks at Hazel and be like, what do you think? Should we try again?
This one's a winner. This one's a winner.
Doesn't hurt. I'm gonna watch this dealer very closely, and I kind of want to insight check him if I can think he's like rigging the table while she does this.
Sure. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, you can. Oh, we got a Snake Eyes winner! Hey, everybody, a Snake Eyes winner over here! You hear a couple of the other devils. So basically what that does is, so you got a pair, so you double your starting bet, so you get 50 back. Plus you get an additional 25 on top of that because you add another of your initial bet to it. So you actually got 75 talons and winnings on that win. Okay.
Pull up a calculator and keep track of these.
Yeah, keep track of how many you're actually like winning and amassing.
Currently
as
plus
you go.
75 because she was
There
even
you go.
going into this one.
Yeah, you keep track of that. I will still insight check him to see if I think there's
go
any
for it.
rigging coming on here or anything. Just again, oh, these are not great rolls.
What?
He's
what sort of creatures?
it's just I mean, he kind of looks humanoid, but has these 2 little red crimson like little horns like sticking out of his head. He's got some slick dark hair. I mean, little red tail sticks out of the black suit in the back. It's hard to insight a devil. They're pretty deceptive in their own right, but from what you can tell, like there's nothing that he's doing to rig the rig it. You're not sure about the dice.
Yeah.
It could be loaded dice, but she just rolled a Snake Eyes, so it's possible to win.
Fair. I'll just shrug at Selena and say, "Go as long as you want. You've got support."
What do you think? When you want to take a bigger risk? You want to throw a little bit more down before this roll? What do you think? Huh? You're clearly a winner.
Not feeling so lucky on this one, so we're gonna stick with 25.
25, calling a safe bet. Oh, and it goes to the house. Oh, look at that. That's all right. You know, you can't win them all. You know?
Argon's gonna reach over. Can I just look at one of those dice?
Of course, they're beautiful, aren't they? They look like they're like carved out of some kind of gemstone.
Oh, fascinating. Thank you. Let's set it back down on the table. Same number facing up.
Ooh. Actually, the ones on them are actually like Hydra heads.
Lena's gonna take another stab at it.
Ah, see, she's got it now. Look at that.
Oh, no.
Oh, and we'll take it with the house. Oh, well. Seems like a little bit of the luck has worn out. Oh.
Probably stop while I'm ahead. Kior, you want to give
25 if you want to throw
these
in
dice your blessing?
You guys talked at the same time.
You're still up 25 if you want to throw in one last bet.
Kior, you want to give these ones your blessing?
You want me to just blow on them? Is that it? Is that,
That's
is that what you want, or you want me to roll them?
Let's roll them together.
Two
You
sets of
roll
hands.
one. I roll. Okay.
Okay. Why don't we do, well, there's, who, did somebody just roll?
Yeah, I just rolled.
You just rolled for him? Okay, and as you roll, they're all 3 different numbers. So it's like, oh, that one hurts. Apparently your friend isn't as lucky as you think. Looks towards Kior and slides away.
Now we are at break even. So.
Up and down, like most casinos.
I'm gonna stop.
You
before
hear
I-
somebody shout like 3 tables over, "Snake eyes! We got a snake eyes over here!" Ah! And everybody cheers and...
And you said they were gemstone, right?
Yeah, they look like beautiful carved dice.
Okay.
Did or does the pitmaster over here pay attention or move towards the tables whenever there's a snake eyes? Did she come over here when Selena first got
She
snake
kind
eyes?
of looks whenever they do that, but it wasn't enough to like draw her
Pull her
over. Yeah. Seems like
Do I
as
get
as you guys are watching her like moving around, she is deliberately walking up to people that look like they are filthy freaking rich. Like she's like walking up to tables where you see somebody with cards and just massive piles of like talons like sitting around them.
I'm telling you, we don't make the bet. We just sit down with the talons.
I mean, you guys
Find a
did get
spot, start counting.
Yeah.
Orcon's actually gonna find a place to sit down and act like that's exactly what he's doing. It's actually gonna take a minute to cast a spell.
Okay.
The creation spell.
Okay.
And I'm going to create within my 5-foot cube 3 gemstone dice
Okay.
with nothing but ones on it.
So they all look
It's a
like they
little
have
too-
like the
Every one of
Heads.
them is going
Every
to have
one of
that head on it. Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
I feel like that
So
won't
that's-
pass muster, but I like her.
Okay. So you take a minute to do that. What are the is there any like special components, or what are the what kind what are your what's
Take a look
required
here.
to cast that?
Literally, it just requires a paintbrush.
A paintbrush.
that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Takes a moment, and then once it's done, we'll look at your. Right, so now all we have to do is wait 9 minutes.
It's after 9 minutes.
These will cease to be in 10. Roll the dice, win, and by the time they go to look at it, they're gone. I don't have them.
you want to do a switch.
And then the dice are just missing. I don't know what you little person did with them.
I'm just a patron.
Not illusions.
What did you
How does-
take earlier?
Oh man.
What would you guys like to do at this point?
Selena's pouting in the corner. 'Cause her betting at the racetrack didn't go well, and now this one's not going super well. She's upset with herself because we're on a strict timeline, and she's messing up. She's like, somebody else try. She just fake pouting, trying to get somebody's attention.
So there's dice and there's a card game in here, right?
Yes.
I want to watch one of the card games. I know Orcon has dice, but I just need to really quick
Okay.
try to figure that out.
Sure. Yeah, you head over to one of the card tables and appears to be pretty crowded. There's a lot of people standing around and watching as well, as this kind of unfolds. You can from watching, you can see that they put in about 20 talons each into the center to get into the game, and the dealer deals out 2 cards to each person participating. These cards are face down so that only the individuals who are entered in the game get to see them. And actually, that same dealer then takes 3 other cards, turns them over, and lays them face up so that everyone can see what cards are out before them. Now, then what happens is a very rowdy, argumentative auction takes place. As these participants begin to bid on those 3 cards. And as you're watching, like, you can see that some of them are getting frustrated. Some of them are just trying to determine how many talons they want to bid in on a card, but still have some talons left over. You know, it's that kind of push and pull of how bad do I want this card, this particular card. And, you know, you can see that some of them, they'll end up getting the winning bid, and they'll cheer, and and then the dealer like slides them over that card to add to their hand. And then you can see that one of them like flips over 3 of the cards that they have gathered at the end. You can see, read them and weep, boys. And then they all go, oh, slam on the table. And you can see that as they're flipping over their cards, this individual had amassed a more, when they add all the total of their cards together, they have the most. So they end up winning the game. So it's kind of like interesting. It's not only just a card game, but it's also like, are you willing to spend more money to get cards that you need and want to make your hand the best?
Do you win the money you spend on the cards?
All of it goes into the pot.
Hell. What? Literally, we could potentially clean house in that game.
Oh wait, let me see. Hold on. Let me double check. Participants bid on the auction cards, and the participant with the highest bid wins the card and adds their bid to the pot. So the person who bids on the card the highest and wins, that goes into the pot. They get the card.
Oh,
Everyone
perfect,
else's
yeah.
bid doesn't go in. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, everyone else's bid does not go in if it doesn't win. It has to be the winning bid to go into the pot.
Oh.
Mm.
And then if you win, how much do you win? Just the pot?
On a winning bid,
Everyone's
the participant
20
can
plus your
add
bid.
the number. Wait, hold on a second. These represent auction cards. On winning the bid. Okay, never mind. At the end of the game. guess you just win the entire. Yeah, the highest hand wins the whole pot. So you win everything that's in there.
Yeah, so never mind that. Well,
I mean, we're getting.
could we cheat the system? Let's assume we go to a table where everyone's. You can see. I'm assuming people have got their money sitting on the table like they typically do at casinos. So we look for a table with people who've got like 100 talons. We go in, put our 20 or 25 in to bet. Cards come up. 1,000 on the first card. Nobody can match it. We win the card. 1,000 on the second card. 1,000 on the third card. You're going to win because now you've got 5 cards. So everybody else is 2. And we take back a pot that's 3,060 or whatever.
I think you only get 1 card. I don't think you can. Can you get multiple cards if you bid on all of them highest?
Let me see. That's a good question.
Not to deter from the dice game plan, but I just was like, how does the card game work?
No, that's a good question.
Well,
Let me see if it says.
Because if we can do that, we can pretty much guarantee we win.
60 minimum every time or whatever.
Right. But if she's looking for a big payout, yeah, the other opponents may only be putting in 20, 40, 60, whatever.
We'll visibly throwing our money
We'll have
around.
put in $3,000, so we'll be winning $3,000, giant pot coming back to us.
It
Yeah, it's a-
does
it's a
not
visual.
say. It does not say that you can only win the auction of 1 card.
So we could buy all 3 cards.
And we could
It doesn't
put,
say that, but it doesn't really make sense to me for you to just be able to buy all 3 cards.
Because the point is to bid on the highest card to have the highest hand.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean,
I don't know.
We could play against each other. Then it's all going back to the pot anyway.
But then we never end up positive. We don't win any additional one.
The house doesn't play, right?
The house doesn't play, no.
Yeah, then we would just be
circling our
When
money
you
amongst
put
the
in
three people playing, or
Well,
however
yeah.
people play.
If like 2 or 3 of us sit at the same table, and there's 5 players.
We're talking about higher chance to win overall. Yeah.
Yeah. So we can
Right,
make
'cause
it
we,
look
we
like
could technically still get 2 1s on the cards we're dealt, and someone rolls like the highest value cards. And even if we get all 3, we still don't.
Yeah.
Possible, but unlikely.
Unlikely, yes.
especially if we play more hands. Do the cards get reshuffled back into the deck, or are they just in a trash pile? Because that makes a
Oh,
difference.
at the end of the game? Are you asking? Yeah, they basically like take them all in and then reshuffle them and get prepared for the next game.
An ongoing game. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I look at Orcon. Let's use your dice if you want to use your dice really quick. Since you went through the trouble.
Yes, it has been about 9.5 minutes, hasn't it?
And then
Well, it's sneakier. I should try that. You still have to replace the dice without them noticing.
yeah, whoever's the sneakiest, which is definitely not Hazel. And she just slowly looks at Kior.
That is not one of my fortes.
I think it's quite nimble. I don't know if she's good at close-up magic, though.
Sleight of hand. How's everybody doing?
+5?
Mm,
Just raw
Over
dex.
That's Selena.
I'm just years old.
So Selena can go back to the table. One more bet.
Elena's gonna go up to the person and be like, "Can I have one more, please? Please?" And she like grabs their hand and does the like switcheroo.
Oh, you're gonna try to switch the dice at this table? Okay.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand is what it's going to take, and it's going to. This is going to
Can I
be a
help her?
very, very difficult roll.
Actually,
You are-
as she was walking up there, I'm gonna pat her on her back like a good luck pat. But I'm going to increase her dex and class enhance ability. And so she gets advantage on the roll as well.
Could my dex be increased even though I'm at 20?
Well,
No, it just gives you advantage. It
gives
doesn't
you
actually
advantage. So you get to roll twice.
So you get to roll advantage. So Kior, you can help, but an advantage isn't going to really. She's already has advantage, so it's not really going to.
I think we all had the
Do
same
much.
idea. I was going to take the chest to be a ka-chung.
Like a
Really good
distraction.
roll.
That is a very good roll. I will tell you this though, that roll is going to be a failure, but chat has been very generous to you guys over the course of this campaign, and you guys do have some chat rewards available to you.
What do you think, guys? What should I use?
Well, Probo is +6, which is a lot.
That's a 30. Right?
Robo makes it a 30.
I would
You
trust
also-
that. I can't. Well, I'm gonna hold my tongue.
That's kind of like the expected roll of a d12 is roughly 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, Probo, I think is. It's higher than 30. I don't know what the heck we're doing down here.
Yeah, if it's above a 30, I don't think we're making it if it's above a 30.
Let's try it. Why not?
Okay,
We'll
gonna
do
do Probo. All right, the Probo cash is in. And I will tell you that a 30 was exactly the number that you needed to succeed on this check.
Well played.
Well
I
played,
roll.
friends. Well played. So what? Tell me, explain to me before you roll. Oh, we'll
Sorry.
keep that because it's very good. But explain to
You
me.
can't
So,
roll anything but a 1.
yeah, you can't roll anything but a 1 anyway. But you, so how are you stealing the gemstone dice from him and giving these to him, or how is this, or putting them onto the table? How exactly are you making this switcheroo? It's successful. I just need you to tell me exactly like what it is. What was Selena's plan? Like, how are you gonna make this happen?
Selena she was over on the side pouting, and then she kind of got like a light bulb moment, like, I want to try one more time. And so at like the last minute before he's like, okay, no more, and he's already picking up the dice, she's like, wait, don't roll yet. I want in. One last roll, please.
Okay.
And does the switch.
Oh, so you're taking the other dice and putting the other dice in his hands? That's how you
Yes.
wanted to switch it? So you actually have possession of the other dice now. Okay. All right. So you have... You make the switch. He has those dice and kind of slides them in your direction.
He only has 2 or 3. Orcon, did you give me
He's
2 or
got-
3?
All 3.
Mhm.
So
Okay, I wasn't sure how many you made.
automatically going to roll
So you're
3
guaranteed.
1s.
3 ones.
Okay.
Yep. And what you were trying to time this out so these dice disappear.
So basically, as she's rolling it out, because they only last 10 minutes.
Mhm.
So basically, as she rolls out, everyone looks down. Freak out moment.
Yeah, we'll like cause a scene,
And-
celebrate it.
Right. It's because as she's getting ready to roll, I'm going to say, bet the whole lot on her.
So you're throwing
Okay.
down all of your money.
I'm going to drop the entire
You're
load.
gonna drop all the talents.
That's 5,665, by the way.
Wait, say that again. 5,000.
Well, no, because I gave 150 of them away. So it's
Oh, sorry.
5,505.
5505.
Yep.
Very nice.
Plus the 25 that Selena would have put in.
And how showy are you making this of placing the money for the bet?
I say dump the bag.
It's as she's
Like
lining
math?
up to roll, it's literally boom, all on her roll, and make it
When he
make it a
does
big
that,
thing.
Hazel's gonna like let out like a wolf howl as like a celebration thing. Like we're just trying to
Mm.
make a scene at this point.
Okay, good. Yeah, you definitely catch the attention of everybody around. You hear some gasps when that big chest of talons like gets slammed on the table. Some of them like falling out of the chest and rolling on the side, to a stop as they come to rest. And oh wow, we brought all of our friends to bet today. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. You went from 25 to all this. Must be very confident.
And she's just like dancing, like,
It's like,
go home yet.
And then
Just
Selena
really
gets
hyping it
set.
up.
She gets set with the hype. You can see that you have the attention is is very much on the table, and you can see that green devilish draconic devil from the distance is kind of glancing over in your direction when this is all taking place. The dice roll out, and you can see that boom, boom, 2 of them stop, come to a halt, and it's like almost in slow motion as these gemstones roll across the nice green felted table that they're being rolled upon. And then the last one slowly kind of teeters on a corner for just the slightest bit, and then rolls over, and you can see all 3 heads pointing directly up. He's like, whoa, triple hydra, we have a triple hydra here. And then
when he turns his head to yell that behind him, Hazel's going to, like, making sure I'm not disrupting the dice, essentially. I'm gonna, like, hop on the table because I'm tall enough. I think I can probably, like, stand, like, 1 foot on each side of the table and howl. So that, again, they're looking at me to give Selena the chance for those dice to disappear and for her to put the real dice down. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, look up, not down.
I'm gonna need a deception roll here
From
for
both of
this.
us, or just
Well, right now it's just Hazel making it.
Trying to deceive everyone to look at me, yeah.
Okay, to garner the attention of everyone around here.
I'm just, because those dice are going to disappear, and I don't want it to be
Still
them
going to be a
on her.
difficult roll. You're in a gambling chamber full of devils.
I'm just howling and celebrating. It's fine.
Can I just ask a quick question? What is the table?
What?
Like, what's a table made of?
Probably wood covered in.
Like, I'm picturing like a card table, right? Or something like that. So it's like a half circle, or
more like it's like I guess more like a craps table where it's like it's down a little bit, like it's not like a flat tabletop. It goes down so the dice don't roll off the table. It's like they actually roll down into like a little felt green pit.
And how large is it?
I guess maybe like 4 feet, something like that. I mean, it's not really big because you're just rolling 3 dice into it, so it's not huge. Would you like to add anything to that roll, or do you want to keep it as a 13?
You might be better off re-rolling that one.
I think re-roll.
And go play a reroll? Okay. You can use one of those player rerolls.
I have a +8, so like I was hoping for better than that.
I'll mark your reroll, and you can roll it again.
Oh, come on.
Oh, look at that. Same number.
It was meant to be.
Sure, like, you seem to be howling, but there's a lot of other people that are being pretty rowdy at this time, too, so it's not really, like, out of the ordinary for things to get really rowdy in here.
I was just trying to give extra cover for whatever's going to happen next.
But he was, like, looking around, and you can see, like, everybody from the Triple Hydra section is kind of, like, looking over to you guys now. And that green draconic kind of devil starting to walk slowly over to your table as people are like cheering around and what's going on. And it's at that moment that you guys see the dice.
I'm shaking the chest, all the coins into the table.
That was my idea. I was going to jostle the table away.
I was literally
knock the
just
pile
trying to
over.
be obnoxious. I wasn't really, like, you know, like.
Okay. Let's do this. Work on with advantage because you got the help of Forrest. Make a sleight of hand check for me with this dumping of the coinage on the table, and let's see if this is enough to hide any
Not deception.
You can make a deception if you like. I can take either one.
Okay.
I'm fine either
my
way.
deception on
Like
what I
that?
work on.
We got
With advantage goes Forest.
We got Hazel howling on the table. We've got coins being dumped all over.
22?
I know, we're like, we both have such good rolls in this, and we're getting crap starters numbers.
Would you like to add anything to your roll?
I'm gonna do the same as Hazel. I'm gonna burn a player reroll.
Player
So I
reroll?
feel like-
Okay.
I feel like we're being gypped on our deception here. It's our
Yeah.
one skill.
All right, player reroll. Oh,
25. So
that's a
that
little
means-
better.
Cut
That's
off
a
with the
little
pro
better.
book. What can you do?
Yeah, the
Drop
coins
the
like
Progo on
get
it
dumped
and
over
walk away.
all over the table as the dice disappear. You can see that the I guess it wouldn't be a dealer per se. What are people for dice games called? I don't know what those people are called.
Yeah, I don't know who runs the craps. Be similar
Crap
to that, though.
masters.
Crap master. He kind of like is looking and sees all the coin like being thrown on the table. Like, oh no, I've lost track. Oh, and he's like kind of like digging through and like moving some of the coin off to the side. What's being done? What are you guys doing? Volunteering dealers as well. Okay, so they're all dealers. Yeah, cool. I thought they had a different name, but I guess the Googles says I'm wrong. I will trust the Googles.
Yes.
I'm saying Dickman?
I don't know.
I think we should be
I've
What
only
is
collecting.
ever been to
something
like
to
a
do
casino
with that?
once in my entire life, so I have no idea.
Oh,
I guess that's more for crap. Yeah. Works.
If he's
Elsa
using
said that is a
the,
more in-depth description than what I got.
It seems like the dealer is like searching through the mass of coins for the dice. In this instance,
Try to sneak him back into a different part of the pile.
Yeah, and
Did Selena already drop him back, or
She would wait until the
you still
Stick
haven't
man
had
or
stability
whatever.
up, so. Just
whatever
cut.
that person is called is like looking like the other end, so we can't see her.
it
would
doesn't
just
seem like
sneak
she's
him.
taking.
Look at
She's
you
like
there.
walking in your direction. Like it looks like she's heading over towards your table.
She meant the dealer, not the dragon.
Oh
lady.
yeah, the dealer. Yeah, the dealer's like desperate. He's like looking down. He's like digging through the coins, looking right now
I think
for
I
the
saw him over
dice.
there, and then she sticks him right
And
near
start
her.
like throwing talons up in the air, and then one of the grabs in, you drop the dice in.
So you're
Yeah, start
starting
gathering
to
the
like
talons
dig
and
through,
drop
and you
them.
thought you saw him. Okay, go make an additional deception check for me, Selena. On
She
this.
Oh, not sleight of hand to drop the dice.
Well, she said, "Oh, I think I saw them over there." That's more of a deception. Than a...
Well, there you get a 17.
Would you
Well,
like
plus
to
zero
add
should do
anything
better
to
than
your
the rest of us.
roll?
Yeah, that's something.
yeah, add something?
What is that? We got. I'll do
And for an
I mean,
ounce.
a 10. We have 8 of them. So
D10? Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll a
do you guys
D10
feel
to
about
add
that?
to your roll.
Yeah, go for it.
Add an additional D10 then.
There you go.
Oh, nice roll. Nice roll.
Hey, look at that. Thank you, chat.
And
Lena's
don't
got the
forget,
dice
you can also actually use your second wins to roll the d10 and add that to your skill check as well.
Yeah, you can
These
consume.
are not in combat. I wasn't sure if I could use that.
Oh, it's specifically for outside of.
Mhm. Yeah, because it's for your skill checks. So they made it so where
Well,
you can use
use it
some.
in combat as well, but
It can also be used outside.
Okay.
I think they were trying to give you a little bit more diversity, so you guys could do a little bit more outside of combat too with your abilities.
Okay.
And yeah, so they fell off the table over there. And he turns his head and looks away. What do you do?
Kind of sneak them under like a pile of coins.
Okay. Sure. Oh, the dice got all messed up. He gets back up and he's like looking. But we had a winner. Triple Hydra. I get a little extra bump too whenever somebody gets Triple Hydra at my table. Triple Hydra here, guys. We had a Triple Hydra. I knew she was a winner. She was a winner the whole time. She was just winning. All she does is win. Bring it out. And you see two other devils like bringing out these chests of talons, and they come and they like open up, and there's massive amounts. So with the triple,
22,000 talents.
it is 22,000 talons being brought to you. And as those chests are being like opened up in front with all the talents that you guys have in this, like you can hear the gasps around the Triple Hydra tables. Everyone's like, ooh. And you can see the draconic, devilish woman walks immediately back to where you guys are. And Rezrin just looks at the stack of your winnings over the table, and you can see just a glimmer in her eye and this very bright, toothy grin. She's standing over it. I think I have a handout of her. Let me see if I can find it. I will share with you what she kind of looks like. Is it here? Yep, here it is. Show to everyone. Here's what she looks like.
Oh.
That was not what I was picturing.
Not what I was thinking either. I was thinking more humanoid than dragon.
Yeah,
No,
she's
that's just a dragon.
Just a little bit more dragon-esque in her look. And she looks at all of you and says, "Wow, you have amassed quite a payload of talons while you've been here, little one. I am impressed."
She looks up, be like, "Not just me, my friends. We did this together. It's a group effort." Or group effort, not group effort.
Well, it's been
She's the lucky one. We're the bankrollers.
It's been quite some time since we've had those of you rolling in this many talons. Well, perhaps I should like to buy you a drink.
All of us?
All of you, of course. Yes.
What do you guys think? You think we're good for now? Take a break, get a drink?
I don't think I could certainly stand the excitement of winning another big one like that. At least a $5.
At least for now. There's always later on.
Yeah, Hazel just kind of shrugs and goes, "Yeah, let the luck refill a bit before we decide what we want to do next."
Then we have to triple this.
Hydra
Very
willing?
impressive. Yes, well, please join me. I've got a special private lounge here that we can go to and just enjoy a beverage.
That'd
Lead
be
the
great.
way.
Yeah, she basically leads you back into like the back part where there's kind of like a private room back here at the top, She pushes some curtains away. Like, if somebody really wanted to just like go in, they could. But there is a pit fiend in this area that's kind of just like been like moving around, like watching the area. And you guys, there's a kind of a gambling table set back there where there's a couple of like really like upper class devils back in there, like having their own private game, you know. And there's a couple of devilish waiters like walking around bringing some beverages, and you can see that she places an order and saying, bring all of them the special for today. I think they'll enjoy it. And you guys get this what looks to be like almost like a club soda at first. When you get it, it's a clear bubbling beverage in a very nice glass, very cooled and chilled, and hands it down to you. And I must admit, I see one of you bears the mark of the dragon's pride, and looks towards Orcon.
Oh, well, yes. That's how I got my seed money.
And by which pitmaster is bestowed to you this invitation?
That vampire fellow.
Ah, Kaylin, yes, very good, very good. So you succeeded in getting out of the maze, huh?
Yes, and found quite a few soul coins within, which...
Oh, yes. He has quite an obsession with those.
Yes, pays better rates than the casino did.
Oh.
Which paid great dividends here.
Hey, it's I can see that you and I see eye to eye. Anything you can do to make more? No?
Oh,
I say go for it.
I shall take your advice wholeheartedly, madam.
I mean, how do you think I got where I've gotten? But you were the ruler of the dice, and she points to Selena. Have you always been this lucky?
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Nods and-
I was gonna say you are halfling. I mean, comes with the territory, doesn't it?
She nods and she's like, yes, that is part of being a halfling, but I also always have luck on my shoulder. And she turns and shows the plate armor, the leather armor. It's got a horseshoe in it.
Ah, this means
Always
something
got
to
a
you,
little
huh?
extra luck on my side.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Not so much into the horses and the races and all that kind of thing, but hey, whatever amasses you more money, I guess go for it, you know? Wait, this one's rather quiet. Looks over to Kior. You must be that, you must be the bodyguard. Yes. Well, I wanted to... I must say, I haven't had anyone come through here that has quite made and amassed the total of coin that you have all made. You've put some of my top winners to shame today. And for that, I hold you in very high esteem. I wish to grant upon you an invitation to visit our Dragon's Pride, our VIP. It will require a bit of a mark. You see, I have to make sure that you have the proper markings to be able to... Yes, like that. The one that he's obtained already. It doesn't hurt. But it will grant you access. It looks great on you. Not as great as all that money you're carrying around, but...
Is she talking to just Selena or to all of us?
All of you. Seems
I
like she's
don't
kind of
shrug.
leaving Orcon out because Orcon already has the mark visible. She
can't see
hasn't.
Forrest
She
'cause
can't
he's-
see Forrest because he wears gauntlets, so she couldn't visibly see his.
I'm quite good with the one I've already got.
Oh, you've earned one as well. Okay, yeah, very good.
Oh yes, we went through the maze together.
It's a good idea. Having a companion when going into that maze. Some people go in and never come out.
Hazel will shrug. I look at Orcon and Forrest again for a moment. And then I just...
They must have touched something they weren't meant to. Like I said, I kept him from touching anything. We were fine.
And there are a bunch more of those mimics we keep running into. It's really becoming a thing.
mimics and doors.
Oh god, this goes.
Hazel just shrugs and holds out her arm to Resren, right? That's
Okay,
her name?
yeah. She
Like, if she's willing, like I'm taking the mark because I don't know how else we're gonna do this.
Yeah, she basically does kind of like the same thing that happened to them. She takes like her clawed pointer finger and starts to kind of like draw, like just barely touching your hand, like right here, and begins to draw. And then within an instant, you can see that ever-changing 5 colors that seems to rotate in between that draconic little symbol that's on that part of your hand, right inside above your thumb and your finger. And you now have the mark, the dragon tattoo that will grant you access to Dragon's Pride.
She'll just kind of like bow her head as thanks and let.
Oh, you don't need to bow to me, honey. Just keep making lots of money.
It's polite where I'm from to recognize those above you. Habit. Look
How
at
about you,
Selena and
dice
Kior.
roller?
She just puts up her hand, and I'm assuming this creature is much taller than her, so she's kind of just like, this is as high as it goes.
She like reaches down a little bit and draws the same thing, and before just a few moments, you now have the same changing color tattoo upon your hand. What about our bodyguard over here? He holds his hand up like,
So unhappy.
It will only take a moment. It doesn't hurt. And she starts to like draw, and then before a moment's over, Kior, you can see that same tattoo glowing and glimmering upon your hand. As it changes from one chromatic dragon color to the next, slowly morphing.
Sure, we can figure it out.
Mom's
We can
not going to be
later.
happy about this.
Say again, Kior?
Mom's not going to be happy about this.
Hazel will lean into him and whisper, I can try to clear it later. Once we're out of here.
And if she can't, we do know 3 archmages can help us out getting rid of that.
Yeah, we've got ways. We'll be okay.
Resman kind of like looks at you and is like, if you don't wish it to be visible, when you're outside of the Red Belvedere, it can be invisible. It doesn't show if you choose.
Does it stay with me forever?
Of course, when you visit next time, it will appear upon your hand.
It's a high roller's tattoo.
That's
Sure.
right.
Interesting.
Worst case scenario, we cut off the hand and we grow it.
There we go.
Worst case.
Or you just pick one up off the side of the road and just attach it. Yeah, that's the thing in some places. I think I know.
My sword rattles angrily at the
Yeah.
Later on, if we find out this is how they find us,
It's gonna be. There's no way.
I'm just picturing the hand from the Adam family just walking down the side of the
Just
road.
walking out, yeah. That's right.
Somewhere out there is a gnomish hand wandering around the icy northwest.
There is, yep. In
I was
our
going to
first
say, Orcom, it's a
campaign,
very
that has happened.
specific.
Mhm. But she basically just has a bunch of small talk with you guys now as you guys are sitting here having this beverage. You can tell like her mood is ecstatic. Like she's just happy to be around other rich folks. Like it just makes her filled with glee to be around all of you with the amount of treasure and coin that you have amassed within your brief time here in the Red Belvedere. So what is it next for you all? I mean, are you going to visit Dragon's Pride, or are you going to partake in perhaps the Colosseum, or even the Cerulean Hall?
I believe our next plan is to head and check out the Dragon's Pride. I hear there are more games to be had, and
We do keep hearing more and more about this. I'd love to see.
Oh, and the bartender down there is absolutely amazing. Every drink, perfection.
do you have a favorite that I can try when I go down there?
I do. Let me. I'm having trouble. It's on the tip of my
Let's put the
tongue.
Dungeon Master on the spot.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, she makes a beautiful, blazing, bloody Jack cocktail. Not only does
I've
it,
had one of those. I'll have to try it.
oh, not only does it taste good, but it just makes you feel a lot better about yourself. Just bolsters you with confidence.
But I already have so much money.
She just starts laughing.
Oh, that's
Oh, but there's always more money. There's always more.
Yes, there is. How do I find the way to this Dragon's Pride?
Oh, it's easy. Do you remember the big dragon statue that you saw in the lobby when you walked in?
Oh, yes, it was magnificent.
Oh, yes. Well, now that you bear the mark, that dragon sculpture will look a little bit different. It'll be transparent. You'll be able to see it a little faded. Underneath, you'll see a platform. It's actually an elevator that leads down.
Oh, wonderful. I must certainly check it out. But before we depart, I will come back and see you for at least one more hand.
Oh, good.
I have to give you a chance to earn a little of your money back. Or to give me some more of it, whichever. Or I'll just start to laugh and...
I've made so much today, it's no worries. You've earned it.
Give a nod. We shall see you. Shall we, everyone?
Yeah, let's go check out. I want to see what an elevator looks like.
Okay. You guys head to the lobby then?
Yep.
Okay. Let me go ahead and grab you guys, and we'll just take you
now
over
that
to
we're
the
all
lobby.
marked, it's okay.
Yeah.
Beeline
Yep.
through, get Kior out of here as quick as possible.
So you guys head back to the lobby, and just as she said, that big dragon sculpture, here, I'll shift ping you where you guys are, that dragon sculpture in the center of the room looks as if, like, you know how in Roll20, well, I don't know, if you're a GM in Roll20, you can put like transparency on, and you can like turn the transparency down, or any kind of like Canva or something, when you can turn the transparency down on something and you can see through it. It kind of looks like that. It looks like it's set at like 25% transparency to you guys, and there is a platform right underneath where that area is in the center, and it just kind of like hovers there, but you can see that there's a gap in the floor, like gap around the edges, that would descend downward.
This is fascinating. It didn't look like this before.
Yeah, not even to you?
No. This
High level magic.
little mark must be a doozy. Looks down at the chromatic shifting colors on his hand for a minute. If it hid it from my true sight, what the hell is down there? One way to find out.
Yeah,
Shall we?
his is already on the platform. She's already just stood on the platform.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are on the platform. And as you guys are all on the platform, those marks, those dragon pride marks, like it grows. They glow a little bit brighter when you're standing there. And you can see that there's like some markings on the floor that begin to kind of light up and glow in different ways. And then the whole thing just starts descending down. And Kior, with that piece of the rod, as you're going down, it's less of a pointing down as more as it's kind of leveling out, and you can feel like, yes, you are definitely getting closer by going down here. I'm going to take you guys to a new map, and I'm going to show you as the elevator reaches the bottom, you can hear the playing of some sweet, smooth jazz music. And
They really are.
and I'm going to ping you guys to where the elevator sits down. Are you guys able to see?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just making faces at the drawings more than anything.
Yeah, there's some people here.
You can see inside.
Don't worry about it.
There is a bar in the very center of this large room. There's several lush, beautiful looking tables around, booths and stuff in the corners. And it looks like there's a lot of devils sitting around just relaxing. A lot of like these are the high rulers in here. These are the people that have earned the pitmaster's favor, may even be relatives or close friends of the pitmasters down here enjoying beverages and a good bit of respite from the chaos and gambling that's happening just upstairs. You can see there seems to be some kind of devil in the center with the bar who will take and like pour a glass, but then take and just like breathe on it a little bit, and the frost from the breath will actually cool the beverage down in the devil's hand as the devil kind of passes it off to another devil that's walking by purchasing a drink. And it seems like there is a pit fiend guard that's kind of standing there beside the elevator, and there is a door down here to the south that 2 pit fiends are standing guard in front of. There is a door over here to the northeast, and there's a door or an open area here to the like southern eastern side there within this chamber.
Seeing the bartender making the drinks, Zorkon's sort of going to step out and around so that people can get out too. Looks over at Hazel. My God, he's so cool. And then walks away, chuckling to himself at how pathetic the joke was.
Seriously, send me the name of whatever you took earlier. I really want to try it.
Hazel lets out a little laugh, and you haven't used that one in a while. I wasn't ready. She'll move up.
What's also is as you're moving up towards the bar, there's a bunch of like liquor bottles like all around the bar, but they're something like magical lights are like flickering to the beat of the jazz music that's playing in here as this takes place. So you can see there's like a magical light show with the liquor bottles happening all around the center bar. You guys approach the bar and you can see that this strange-looking frost ice devil looks toward you and say, "Well, welcome to Dragon's Pride. what can I get you? Would you like some of the, I got some specials here today. And she like points to a framed like little contraption, the menu to the side, and it has on it three special drinks. There is the Salubra Slinger, which costs 50 talons. There is a Joker's Sky, which is 125 talons, and there is a Blazing Bloody Jack that costs 100 talons.
Well, yes, we can technically afford them.
What did you say? You're cut out a little bit.
Yeah, it cut out a little bit.
I was saying we can technically afford them. It's a bit steep, though, isn't it?
It's a bar and a casino. What do you think?
Special invite section bar too at that.
I don't know what you people are talking about, but for me, I'd love one of those blazing bloody jacks if you would.
Oh, that's a fine choice.
Orcon, you have all of my money. You took. I gave you all of my. I have no money.
Oh, so, with our winnings, assuming anybody wants their winnings, Oregon will give everybody 4,424 talents.
It's a lot of talents.
4,424.
Yep.
Yeah, I might as well add them in. Just that.
4,424. And each one of those was worth what, 10 gold?
10 gold.
Yep.
Yep.
How's it feel to be filthy rich in D&D, folks?
Don't worry, we'll burn through it.
It would feel better if it converted back to real life. Just
I
saying.
know. I feel you.
Teleport mine all somewhere else.
I mean, we still have the bag of holding, so
So you can
not gonna weigh
see
us down.
that the Ice Devil begins work on this Blazing Bloody Jack, mixing some juices and various liquors together. And you can see that this puts it in a smaller glass with a couple of pieces of ice, and slides over to you this like amber colored cocktail, puts a little straw into it. It's like, please, by all means.
Oregon will give him the 100 talents for it and pick it up and just start drinking it.
It is, but it's weird because it's both. It has this like initial like sweet kind of fruit juicy taste when you first start drinking it, but then it has that little almost like fireball kick to it afterwards. Like it's both sweet and spicy at the same time. But you drink it, it tastes great. It's probably one of the best drinks that you've ever had, Orcon. As far as like cocktails being mixed up, I mean, you probably wouldn't like put it up against a fine elven wine or anything like that, but delicious cocktail. And it also functions as a potion of heroism. So what you do is if you don't already have temporary hit points, you gain 10 temporary hit points that last for an hour. And for that same hour, you are actually now under the effect of the Bless spell.
Oh.
So you feel great. Like you don't, not only did it taste great, but you feel great.
I feel holy.
Yeah, that's right. How about the rest of you? What can I get the rest of you? I mean, if you don't want a special, I can give you just a regular rando. I mean, I make a pretty good rum and coke.
When Orcon
We only use Diet Coke here.
over.
This is hell.
That's right. We
Yeah,
only
it's
serve
better than-
diet.
Still better than
diet.
Pepsi.
This is hell. We only have diet sodas.
Please tell me you got Diet Dr. Pepper.
It didn't get its doctorate. It's the Mr. Pibb.
Why bother?
Water.
hot water.
Hazel will order the blazing bloody jack. If once Orcon makes like a pleased noise about it, Hazel will get one too.
Yeah, you won't regret it. She goes back and starts mixing up again and produces another ambered colored cocktail and slides it across the table to you. It's good, delicious. And you also gain the same effects. I don't know if the 10 temporary hit points mean anything to you guys, because I think you guys have like 28 or something like that. But
We're all still have mine. Yeah.
but you're also for the next hour under the bless spell, so you can add a D4 to, I think it's like attack rolls and saving throws, maybe.
Yeah, I think bless is not killed.
What were the other two drinks?
One's called the Joker's Sky, and the other one's called the Salubra Slinger.
Ooh.
Selena will try the Joker one.
Joker one, okay. This one costs 125 talons. When you get it, it's a kind of like almost like a glowing blue drink. And it's topped with this fluffy white cream at the top. It almost looks like whipped cream right at the very top of it. She slides it your way. Enjoy!
Selena takes a sip and then gets like the milk mustache.
Milk mustache, yep. And it does turn your tongue blue when you consume it. But you feel as almost like that you could just lift off the ground. You feel so light. You are now
Getting
as
Willy
if
Wonka.
you've basically Willy Wonka. Yes, you've now drank. You've drank a potion of flying. So for 1 hour, you have a fly speed equal to your speed.
30 feet. Awesome.
Better
See,
than no
told you.
fly.
Sweeps you right off your feet, doesn't it?
I love it.
Careful, it takes a little while to get used to, not being on the ground. A couple first timers,
Selena just starts trying to do.
right into the ceiling.
She goes up and then kicks off the ceiling and just starts doing spins.
Yeah, so you got it already. You must have done this before.
Maybe once.
Anybody else?
Or just an actor.
No, I'm quite all right. Taste hasn't been the
Same
same
with me.
since we went to that damn vampire.
She looks towards like Kior. How about you? Would you like a drink?
You have something a little more, I don't know, heavenly?
Blazing Bloody Jack is pretty good. The Salubra Slinger is it's like a type of a mixed berry. It's kind of. Some people have complained though about it leaving your inside of your mouth a little numb. It gives a little tingle, but that'll make you feel great.
Did everyone already? We've already heard the three major ones.
For
Yeah.
So that I know, or
Yeah, the Salubra Slinger costs 50 talons. Nobody's had that one yet. That's the one that she's talking about, like, it's a little tingly.
I'll try that one.
Okay, yeah.
Salubra.
It's a 50 talon drink. She mixes up. It's very fizzy. And you can see that it is definitely has a bunch of, like, cut up, like, mixed berries kind of, like, put inside of it as well. And as you drink it, you can, since it's very, very sweet berry flavor, and it does cause your mouth to be a little bit slightly numb when consumed. But this one actually, it also, it acts as an elixir of health. So if you have any disease afflicting you, it removes it, and it also removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisonous conditions. If you have them.
I don't feel anything.
all that.
Not even my tongue.
It's 50 because it only is great if you're needing that kind of thing, I guess.
But
Still
I
delicious.
still have it though. I didn't drink the whole thing, right?
Well, I mean, you would have to consume all of it to have the
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
It'll go away in a few moments. I promise.
I hope so.
How about
Or
you?
did you look over
Pony?
at Kior?
Yeah, go ahead.
Say, Orgum's gonna look over at Kior. Kior, which is it still saying down?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Is it still saying down?
Is it still staying down?
Is the
rod
piece still telling you to go down?
Oh, the rod piece. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the drink.
I hope
One moment.
I hope the drink is staying down.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, no.
Where is it pointing?
It is not pointing down anymore, but it is pointing south. So towards the doors that the pit fiends are guarding. The bottom of the room.
Okay. It's over that way. And he points
What's in that room over there?
somewhere here.
Which room were you pointing to, Forrest?
Whichever direction Kior was just.
Oh, were you asking the bartender that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's Windfall's office.
Ah.
Is the boss
Windfall?
in by any chance?
Last I saw, she was here and went into her office. She's been gone for a little while, though.
Wait, that's Karina, isn't it?
Karina
Karina was
your-
our guide. Windfall's
your
the
guide.
Oh,
Windfall
Oh,
was
so
the
flying.
very elegant flying tiefling when you first entered that introduced herself and was the owner of and proprietor of the Red Belvedere.
But we were sent to have a conversation with Windfall after coming into quite the substantial windfall, if you can believe it.
Pun intended.
Do I just go and knock on the door?
It's up to. I mean, her guards. They usually stay at the door. If you can go and ask. I don't know. That's not my business. I'm just here to sell these drinks and run this bar.
Fair enough.
I suppose it couldn't hurt to ask.
As opposed to the alternative.
Hazel's like looking around the room and counting how many problems there could be down here, and she's just
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 3
5.
very big ones, several small, several medium-sized ones.
Yeah, maybe we just ask.
So while we're all sort of sitting around and after Organ's finished his drink before walking away, I'm going to spend a minute sort of muttering with his spellcasting focus and regain 2 of my spell slots.
Ah,
Just in case.
very good choice. As you look around the room and see all these devils. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want something? And the Ice Devil looks towards Hazel. Was there something that you already got something, right? You got the bloody jack.
Yeah, I ordered the jack. Yeah.
Yeah, is there and you sure you don't want anything over there? Points to Forest.
I'm sure these are all lovely, but trust me, nothing has tasted the same. Well, everything has tasted the same, and that's kind of the problem. It'd be wasted.
Man,
I would.
so it must like living in hell every day, not being able to taste the wonderful flavors. It's worse.
It
Worse
has not
than
been
hell.
pleasant, that's for sure.
I'm gonna find a moment so I can cast a spell on myself.
Okay. What spell are you
Protection
casting on
from
you?
evil.
Protection from evil? Okay. Protection. Do you have a flask of holy water?
Of course.
Spell consumes concentration up to 10 minutes, so you are concentrating. Takes against creature. Okay. Disadvantage and attack rolls against the target. Oh, very nice. That is a good spell. Fast. I just have to put like a symbol so I remember that you have it on you. Symbol for that. It's a little shield thing on you. Right.
Orkon's going to lean over to Hazel and in Sylvan. Is he a vampire now? He keeps saying ever since Barovia, nothing. He has no taste. Everything's the same. Is he drinking people's blood?
And Sylvan, Hazel will just look at him and say, I think it's got something to do with the sword and the desire for bloodshed. And, well, I don't know. Selena told me that when I was talking to the tree for 8 hours, he was talking about the sword a bit, and I just don't get happy vibes, but it does a lot of good damage right now, and we're in the hells, so maybe we leave it alone till we get back to school.
That's probably a wise choice. But definitely, we need to keep our eyes on this.
I'm all for a shakedown of that later, once we have the last rod piece. We need to get everything done first.
Yes, and do you see that devil woman over in that other room? Gonna point over to our east.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look. I'll do the thing where I'm like stretching to look, because my back's to hers. I'm looking at Orkon, so I'm just trying to not be obvious.
Yeah, there is. As you look over to that room, you can see that there are like
I'll just nod at him.
there are like fluffy steam, like thick clouds of steam that billow out of this. It looks like some sort of spa in this room. And there seem to be two devilish women. One is in a white robe and one is in a black robe. They're just standing kind of behind a counter, like in there, and you can see it looks like there's some like massage tables in there.
Ooh.
Oh, well, I was going to say perhaps they could get us in, but
Workers.
yes, I don't know if they'd have the but, wait, is that Kior walking in there right now?
Kior just starts going.
Well, I got the spell going. I might as well use it.
Hazel just kind of shrugs and looks at Orkon. We really could just ask and knock on the door.
That was my intention
Yeah,
initially.
we've talked ourselves out of worse situations. Well,
I'll grab Kior as he gets too far away.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Morgan's like, no, go have fun, frolic.
I just ask him, "Are you sure?" And then I'll let him go if he really wants to go. I'm not trying to ruin your fun. I'm just you're the one who wanted to get out of here.
You would
Getting out of
never
here.
do that. No, I'm fine. I can stand right here and just watch.
So, Selena, you can see in this open space across from the bar, from where you are at. Anybody that was across the bar could see this probably. In that other room, you can see that there is like elegant. It's very bright in that room because there's like these jewelry cases inside that other room that are well lit to show shimmering jewelry. So it looks like they've got like a place where you can perhaps purchase some interesting items, jewelry. It's
Selena's gonna see this and kind of wander over towards Hazel and kind of whisper in her, like tug on her sleeve and whisper in her ear, "I found shinies in the other room."
Hazel just kind of
Should we-
perks up.
Should we venture that way, or keep the group together and all venture that way?
Okay.
I think we should just maybe see if we can talk to the boss, and then if we can't, then we can buy shinies and go get a spa day.
Fine.
Is
Bear
that
with me a moment
going?
then.
Well, stick together.
Morgan's gonna start
Hazel will
walking
rush
over
after.
to the.
A group spa? Do we have a Groupon for this?
So as you guys approach these doors, you can see that the pit fiend they're kind of like just looking straight ahead, and as you guys start to get closer and closer, they put their attention on you, and when you get like almost right in front of the door, they take a side step kind of both over and say, whoa, this room's off limits.
Yes, I was hoping to come down and have a chat with Master Windfall. We've
Well,
come
I'm-
into
I'm
quite a
s-
windfall upstairs, and
Well, I'm sorry, Windfall specifically said she was very busy right now. She's not expecting any
too
visitors.
busy to meet with the.
Insight check.
You can insight check it, sure, with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Well, I'll do that
Yeah,
twice.
you will have advantage. Yeah,
we were just
I
low to
mean-
mid 20s tonight.
That's right. Your vibe is that they were definitely told not to let anybody by, not to let anybody in.
Not even the
Proceed.
highest winners your player's forgotten. What's the green lady's name?
Resrin. Resrin, I believe.
Resrin.
Resi.
Not even the highest winners that Resrin has seen.
Oh, the highest winners that Resrin has seen?
Yes.
So you must be loaded. Hey, did you hear this? And he looks
Yes.
over at the other guy next to him and says, highest winners Resrin's ever seen. No, kidding, really? Because I tell you what,
I don't even have to insight check these people. God damn.
my coin pouch is just so empty right now. How about yours? He looks over.
Ooh.
Yeah, mine's real light. I tell you what, maybe if it were to be filled up to the top, I think I would have to take maybe a 30-minute lunch break. What do you think? It's been a while since I had a lunch break. I'm kind of hungry. I'm tired. And I'm just sick of standing here. He kind of like looks towards you, Orcon. It's like, highest winners.
So Orgon's going to look towards him and say, well, it sounds like, gentlemen, we have a deal then. And puts his hand out.
Okay. A good one. And he, as he's getting ready to like
I
shake
fill
your
your
hand,
coin.
he like puts a coin pouch in your hand, basically.
I fill your coin pouch, you let us in.
Okay, I will tell you this mechanically. To fill the coin pouch of this individual will cost you 250 talons. To fill this coin pouch. There's 2 of them there. There's also the one over by the elevator door. Whether you want to include that one or not, it's totally up to you guys.
Hazel has no attachment to money. She's willing to just drop all of that.
So 100 talons each?
No, 250 each.
If we split the cost between the 5 of us.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Does he shake Orgon's hand?
If the deal is fill the coin pouch.
I fill his coin pouch. He lets us in.
Filled coin pouch with talons.
Damn, had to repeat it too many times.
Yeah, you took.
I'll even do better. I will misplace my key for my lunch break.
Remind me
think we
never
all
to
split
use
it?
pit fiends as guards.
Sorry, I'm having a math problem. 250 each, but there's also the other one by the main door.
Yep.
It's
So that
not
would be a
guards,
total of
it's
750 talons if you want to pay all 3 of them.
But he could raise.
I would
the
rather
alarm
get
if
rid
he's
of the
not
pit
included
fiends.
in- Yeah, he could raise the alarm if he's not included. Is my point.
The vibe that you guys can get with your passive insight is, though these others devils in this room are intimidating just to be around other devils, they're just patrons. They might defend themselves if you attack them directly. But hey, devils are up to their own business. Just like the bartender said, hey, I'm here to make drinks.
Yeah, I think that other guy's here to guard the elevator.
He appears to be doing that, yes.
Pay him off if we get stuck down here, but otherwise, okay. Yeah, I'm happy to drop the money. Easy come, easy go.
We can go
It's
in some more
150
dice.
each.
Yes, I can do it multiple times. They may just catch on eventually.
Kiara, what did you say, dear?
I said 150 each if we do the
You
deal.
started to say something.
Right, it's 150 if we do the one by the elevator.
It's 100 if we do just the 2. I don't care. Someone make a decision on how much we're dropping.
Let's just do the 2. We'll deal with the elevator guy if we have to.
Oh boy.
Okay. So with an agreement in the filling of these coin pouches to the brim, the pit fiends kind of like smile at each other and smile at you guys. Ah, yeah, lunch break. Finally. And they start walking away, and one's like, oh, right. And goes, whoops. And drops something to his side. It goes, ting, to the floor. And it looks like a small metal key. And then they both go to the elevator, look at the other guy and kind of just like give a bow to him. And they get on the elevator. and the elevator ascends. And they leave.
We're gonna bend down and pick up the key. Shall we?
And
Yeah, we're in this deep. It's only a matter of time before they come back.
We don't know if they can count, so 30-minute lunch break.
They can count coins, that's for sure.
They can count size.
so with a
I
little
have
bit
been,
of
I'm just filling it with dirt, but
Hazel clings to her jar of dirt, not my dirt.
I was gonna make it.
Well, as this bribe has unfolded, and the Bitfiend guards have been paid off for the moment, Orkon, holding a metal key in his hand, starts to walk towards this door. I think that is a good time for us to end this episode of Vecna, Eve of Ruin. Great job, everybody.
So close to being out of hell.
Getting closer and closer. That's so cool. Great job, guys. What a game. Tons of fun. Well, we will be... Oh, I forgot to share this. I should have shared this. Here's a picture of what they put in the Dragon's Pride. The bartender chilling the drink of the devil. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that art is pretty cool with all these strange devils and the see the liquor bottles in the back. Well, pretty cool art. Ooh. Well, great job, everybody. We will be back in action next Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, for those of you who can join us. I believe we will be down a Selena for that session. So Selena will be probably most likely on Roleplay Light for that episode, unless things change. So
Oh, that's it. We got to start a fight.
I mean, we're probably going to.
Our track record is just gonna happen. It won't necessarily be on purpose.
We've gone through a
It's
couple
all
episodes
good.
of fight. It's fight time, probably.
Yeah, so we are going to conclude for the evening. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Don't forget to join us on Thursday for more Beyond the Wishes and Wilds. Around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. They usually try to go live. And we will be back for Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk this Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. As that group of adventurers continues their struggle to continue to find the pieces of the Shattered Obelisk. So you guys are finding pieces of the Rod of Seven Parts. They're finding pieces of the Shattered Obelisk. So we've got a lot of exploration and discovery.
People keep breaking things. I mean, come
Keep
on.
breaking things and gotta find them and put them back together. Yep. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Those of you who are watching us on YouTube, don't forget to add your proficiency bonus. We'll see you all next time.